Hello everyone, welcome to the 8th of 9 Global Challenge judging sessions for Geeklist Hack for Good 0.6. All day today we've been streaming on YouTube our judging sessions on different themes related to how do we unite globally to address climate change using technology. We have seen teams from dozens of cities all around the world, where local city judging panels have selected them as the teams and projects which represent the greatest chance of having the biggest impact on climate change issues. At this session now, we are looking specifically at the teams and projects addressing digital activism, international negotiations, and collaboration. So that's greater collaboration between NGOs, private sector, and community-led approaches. I'm very happy to be joined by a fantastic judging panel today, and also by our founder and CEO of Geeklist, Ruben Katz. Hi Ruben, how are you holding up? On our judging panel,
sorry, I was under mute. I'm holding up good. We've had judging panels going since about midnight, our time, every hour on the hour. So it's been, or 11 p.m. last night. So it's been a long night. Got a little rest between a few things, but that's just the nature of the event so far.
Yeah, I must say a huge thanks to all of our judges, many of whom have stepped in at the last minute. We had to rearrange quite a few of the judging sessions to distribute things around where a team has actually focused their efforts. It's never deterministic in a hackathon. That's part of the beauty of it, and where the creativity and fun comes in. So thanks for being accommodating and patient with us, and well, we hope you're going to enjoy what you see today. So we're joined by Steve Simidis, the co-founder and CTO of #Climate, who is jumped on as a partner of Hack for Goods just last week to help us really get a huge level of exposure for those teams and projects that have the most promise. Hi, Steve.
Hi there.
Thanks for joining us. We also have on our global judging panel David Goldberg, Program Director of Founders Forum for Good, joining us again for another session. Hi. Have you been enjoying it so far, David? You're on mute. I should unmute you.
Sorry. I realized I'm sitting in a busy office, and so I don't want everyone to hear everything that's going on. It's been great to be involved, from the actual regional hackathon to now the global judging. Today's been really exciting, some really cool projects, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we have coming up. Awesome.
Thanks for being such a big part of it.
My pleasure.
And John, I hope you're still with us. John heads up digital activism at 350.org. So it's fantastic to have you in particular with us for this particular session.
Very good to be with you guys.
I appreciate that you're taking time out of your busy schedule in the run-up to Climate Week New York and the huge People's Climate March.
A mere 4 days away, you guys. Very exciting.
It's incredible. I think what we've just done has been the biggest global hackathon ever on climate change, and you're about to do the biggest global climate march in New York, London, and many other cities, right?
And many of the hackers and developers will be marching alongside us, so we're bringing the worlds together.
Excellent. Well, let's see what else we've hacked together this weekend to help give activists the tools they need to be more effective and organized and collaborate and create a better impact. We're going to start with a team from Bangalore, a team called ACT. Bangalore was, I think, our biggest venue. There were 13 teams who completed projects. It's looked like an incredible atmosphere there. Hi, Deepu and Karthik.
Yeah, I'm on mute. You have to unmute me.
Okay.
Hello, so I'm Deepu from Bangalore, and my teammate's name is Karthik, and we formed a team called ACT. Should I start with the presentation? Or?
Yeah, so just to clarify format, I'm going to give you 3 minutes per team to present, to demo, to get everything in. I'll wave and shout when you've got 1 minute left, so you know, and then we'll do a couple of minutes of Q&A with the judging panel.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead. Do you want me to show the slides, right?
Yeah, if you can share my screen, that would be awesome.
Go for it. Your time starts now.
Okay, so our idea was to create some sort of a message hub where both organizations as well as individuals can connect to. So individuals would subscribe to various organizations that they are interested in at various levels. They would maybe want to subscribe to information at the neighborhood level or the state-wide level or maybe even the country-wide level. And the NGOs at this point can now push out information from their side to maybe a small locality or even an entire city, or could even be the country. And you would get real-time feed. You'll get a real-time feed on what kind of activities are going on around you. So let me just log into my account. I've already followed a few organizations. Okay, so as you can see, I followed a few organizations. I pre-populated this page with a few climate change organizations and followed a few of them as well. So if you go to the feed page, this is what you will see. You will see a bunch of activities all over the world, and I can filter now based on my location or even the organization that I want to look at. So let's say I filter by organization. I haven't followed IYCM. So let's follow this organization called IYCM. And yeah, and let's go back to the feed page and IYCM. Okay, so there you go, and now it filters down to few places where there are activities going on for IYCM, and you can see the post that IYCM has put out. There's probably an error there right now, but yeah.
That's 1 minute left.
Yeah, and okay, so another thing is that let's say you pick, let's pick Greenpeace. And so the moment someone puts up a post from Greenpeace, you will probably see it popping up at any point in time. So my friend's going to answer post. So just now he populated a new post for Greenpeace, and there you go, People's Climate March. So that's basically our app. It's just a message hub. Think of it as being Twitter, but where the publisher now gets to push information to an individual, to a specific geolocation or a geo. Yeah. That's about it. Yep, I'm done.
Very, very cool. John, what do you think of it?
It's exciting. I like the simplicity of it. I think my main question is, to what extent might it duplicate existing systems that organizations have for hosting events and for sharing this kind of information?
That's true. There are probably a lot of similar apps, for instance, apps like Lanyard. But I think if the system is built in a way where you control the publishers in the sense that you have curate the number of organizations that are on board on the platform, and in a way where when you come to this app you only get climate related information. You can maybe even subscribe based on topics. In this way you know what kind of content you're getting. It's always going to be a call to action, or it's going to be sign this petition, or some sort of activity like that. I think that's what differentiated from different other platforms.
Do any of the other judges have any questions?
I'm sorry, can you scroll down in that window again with the map?
Sure.
So can you actually see a list of events by date?
Yes, the dates.
Okay. And are you saying this is by topic?
Right now it's not. It's by organization. So I followed a few organizations, and it's also filtered by Greenpeace. So I can add IY, Indian Youth, and then that would show up as well.
I think what I would want to do as a user or an activist is I would like to follow topics
Okay.
and go to events regardless of which organization they're part of.
Yeah. Can you unmute me? Or can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So what we can do is we can group organizations by various topics, or even when they create posts, they can now, instead of just picking a location, they can also pick a topic like climate change, or it can be garbage cleaning, or any of those things. Okay. So it's also possible. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for showing that.
Thanks for your time.
Other judges have any feedback or points about that?
No, I think the first question was the important one, which is how different is it from what exists already, and are we just replicating Twitter but for a very very specific niche? So I'd encourage the team to think about how they can create differentiators that are going to cater to people who really care about things in their area or globally, so that they can participate in that and only that. I guess the counter argument would be that with Twitter, you lose track of the things that are important to you because so much happens. Feed to individuals.
Another question that I would have is, what is the data source for these events? Would they be from the individual organizations? Would you actually mine Twitter?
See, we could do that, but right now it's an individual organization. Maybe they have a moderator, an admin who puts these posts out. So your local groups, it could be the guy who's organizing people in a local group. He could put out information for, say, his own area, and it would go out to all the subscribers to that particular location and that organization. So but yeah, we can follow Twitter as well and then pick out information from there. It's definitely a possibility.
So, I mean, to your point, if things get lost on Twitter, one thing you could do is use a tool like this in order to not allow things to get lost on Twitter, and to actually use Twitter as an information source.
Yeah.
All right, some useful feedback. Let's move on to the next team. Let's keep moving. So next we'll have WWF-life. Alex. I think you may be.
Good day, I'm here. I can share my screen.
Hi. How was the Moscow event?
Oh, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. So, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Optif Alexander, and I shall present to you the WWF-life project from Moscow. Everyone knows the main topic of today's presentations: environmental issues. One of the main problems, not too many people know how to make the situation better. At this slide, you can see an information booklet. Funny, but our team leader spent 5 minutes to understand what it means. How do you think how much time my grandmother would spend and what emotions will she experience? I think something like this. There are 3 main reasons why people don't think about CO2 and other ecological problems. Laziness, lack of time, lack of awareness, and shortage of information. How we can solve that? We have one idea. WWF can choose milk, meat, bread, and other products from manufacturing companies and compare them. After that, WWF send its approval for the rest companies, for the best companies, stating that their products are the most ecological harmless. Manufacturers then inform users about the spec, placing those materials on the shelves, and each buyer of such product get a leaflet with instructions. So now I will show demo video. It's mobile application. We press a green button, scan QR code, and voila, we have a new tree on a virtual world map. After that, manufacturers spend some money for use WWF brand and for pose materials. In results, people are buying the right products, selling the right products grows, and eco damage is reduced. Everyone gets his profits. Of course, these virtual trees is only one element of gamifications, and we have another variance of realization. But I think that I have no time enough. This is our team. You can see this at Geeklist. At the bottom side, you can see project links. And this is one of our results. That's all.
We like that result. Thank you.
Yeah.
It seems to me that that your project, well, it's cool first, but it seems a bit manufacturer and shop seller intensive. How do you foresee overcoming that issue?
Sorry, my English is poor. I didn't understand. Yes, there are various problems, and what concrete do you want to hear? You repeat the question more clearly.
So, as I understand it, you put a QR code next to a product, and a shopkeeper or a product seller has to do that, and it has to be sent by a manufacturer, and then the consumer has to scan it to understand the impact. It feels to me like that is a bit of an ask for sellers of products, and do you foresee shopkeepers overcoming that, or am I making more of it than I should be?
We can't determine which product is the more ecological clearer, and we have only one sense about it, that WWF can realize this question, or that WWF specialists know experts who can to solve this problem. After the presentation, the WWF member told that in common problem is something near 5 years. But we can hope that there will be particular decisions.
Okay, thanks.
Well, with if we don't have more questions, or if we do, I think we need to keep moving along. But we've got a big category here. Спасибо.
Не за что.
And that's Vidanya. Those are the only words I know in Russian now. But thank you very much from Moscow. It was really great to have you, and thank you to Letta Capital, one of our investors and partners in Moscow, for helping us put on and organize the event there. Kind of an exciting time for us. It's the first time we've had a Hack for Good in Moscow. So great to see you, and nice job.
Goodbye.
Good job, thank you. So we're moving on now to Earth Issue Tracker, Jelly in Amsterdam. And if I could just ask if teams that have already presented could switch over to YouTube and watch on YouTube. We've only got a limited number of spaces in this call, and there's a couple of teams on standby to join us as well. Thanks. Jelly, hi.
Hi, can you see my screen? Is it shared?
Yes.
You're looking at the slides now. Okay, good. So, this project, well, let's say in 2007, I watched Al Gore's movie, and I got really excited. Thought, you know, now something's gonna happen. We're gonna get into action. But I didn't know, you know, what can I do? I'm just a programmer, and what does it even matter what I do? And you know, where do I start? And all these questions, they have answers. But one thing at the time I thought of, being a software developer, my original vague idea to approach this was to use an issue tracker. What I like about these things that we use to map out our project, our softwares with all the bugs in them, that you can say, well, I want to do something about fossil fuel reduction, and then you could say, but we have an issue blocking this, corruption. And yeah, so what I had in mind was something for NGOs or science or activists, kind of a Reddit-like thing where you could build a catalog of all these issues and their relationships. So fast forward to last Thursday, I found out about this hackathon, went there, pitched my idea, and on Friday I had a team unexpectedly. So it was very, very cool, and it was a very good team. So during our hackathon, we realized that the original idea was undoable, so we wanted something simple. That's something for us, whether you're a lawyer or a welder, and we want to democratize problem solving. So what we do is we create a simple site or an app that will either help you break down a problem into smaller bits that you can actually work on, or guide you to something that you can work on right away. So let me show you the structure of the website, of our site.
We've got just over a minute left.
Yes, I know. I'm quickly. This is the structure of our site. You will, come on, computer. You will enter it. There's two options. Oh my God, my computer is not taking it. So you'll see two options. Okay, this won't work. Undo. I'll just demo you the site. Yes.
I think it's frozen.
The first page here, you'll see an overview of our issues. This is a drill down. This if you want to get into action.
I just see it on the screen. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wait. Is it working?
Yes.
It is now.
It's a bit of lag.
My God, I want to show you something. Shit.
Show us the one last thing that
my computer is.
Show us what the
main idea is that you can drill down. Yes, I want to, but my computer is so slow. It's not responding. It's this Google Hangout thing. Anyway, you want to drill down into problems. My God, it's not.
Steve, what was the one thing you wanted to see?
I wanted to see what the interface for tracking an issue would look like.
So you're seeing it now. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen? It should be visible now. Yeah.
Yep, we can see it.
All right. So this is a problem where you pitch it. You use the star to express your interest into this problem, and you will get updates or something. And below the problem, you see smaller things. So to solve the Earth, we need to work on climate change. I click on climate change, and then normally this will be immediate, but now Google Hangouts is making it super slow. So you see climate change. Then, all right, I explain what this is, and I drill down again. Well, in order to do that, we need to reduce those gases. Still further down, this is something I can do on my own. and you see your greenhouse gases pitch still further down. You're planting a tree on computer.
What happens when you click breakdown?
I think we'll have to. We're not seeing anything, Jelly. Oh, maybe he's reloading. That's a shame.
Well, we're going to provide him the ability, since there's you'll have 24 hours to review and make some decisions. Dan will make sure to aggregate his information, and we'll get that over to the judges so that he's got a fair shot at the judging process as well. So that these, we've got a number of teams. That's one of the challenges of an event that's so global, is that everybody's got varying bandwidth and technical problems, and Google Hangouts has certainly been more than challenging for us the past couple of days. We've got a few words to say to them, and
that was a really interesting idea, though. I'd like to see more about that.
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder if they could put the site live so you can actually see it.
Oh, is the product is actually up or prototype?
I'm not sure if it is, but it'd be useful if it was.
Yeah.
Well, we can ask them, and certainly Gandhi.net would be happy to give them a free domain as part of the event. They've been doing that, so they can use one of the domains from Gandhi.net to push that live so everyone can see it. And then we'll follow up with him to make sure that he's been well represented. It's important.
Sorry, David, you were saying you've been muted. I'll try and unmute you. So, next team up will be FoodSurfing from Krakow.
Does anybody see me, or hello?
We can hear you.
So, is there time to fix technical problems, or should I just start?
We could go to...
Hi.
Because screen share is not working. Like, I tried it, but it's not working, and now it's not going back to my face or camera or whatever.
Very, very important trick on screen sharing is, if you're going to use a presentation, make sure that it is not in full presentation mode, that it's in slide view mode.
Yeah, but that's not the thing. That's not the thing. The screen share didn't even start, so. But I don't know how to put my face back in the.
Try doing a. Dan, you want to go to the next one, and meanwhile you fix the do a hard restart and.
I can do a restart, but then I'm out of the out of the call because there are too many people joining.
We'll get you back in. We can take off someone who's in the third section of the call. I think that's probably the best bet now.
So just go to the next one, and I will try to do something.
Yes. Now, who do we have on the call? Do we have Lakshi on the call yet? Or do we have anyone from GreeLog or Earth Hour Climate Wiki?
Sumuk, unmute. Dan, can we unmute Sumuk? I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, we can. Hi.
Hi, Sumuk here.
Sumuk.
Sumuk, which team are you with?
From GreeLog.
Oh, cool. You ready to go?
Great. All right, go ahead.
All right, so at the beginning, we had a small visit from an NGO, and from the conversation we had with them, one of the problems which came up is we were actually looking for volunteers. And I knew that right in my college, there were quite a few people who would actually be willing to volunteer. And they just didn't know about each other. So there needed to be some kind of a matching between volunteers and, on the other hand, organizations who are looking for volunteers to help preserve the environment. So what we thought of creating is a networking and blogging platform for environmentally conscious individuals and organizations which try and to protect the environment. That's where GreeLog came on, and that somehow got into GreeLog. And the website is running live right now, so I'll just post the link here. It's okay, so you guys should be able to. Oh boy. Okay, so the link is right there. Feel free whenever you want to just visit it. I'll just keep talking here. So we basically have two kinds of entities, as must have been obvious. Individuals and organizations. Being a blogging platform, both individuals and organizations can create posts, and individuals and organizations can also try and follow each other. Every week, a new task is created by the website team, and the task is basically something which we want you to do to help and improve the environment. Currently, three are up. One of them is watershed management, and that basically includes setting up rainwater harvesting at your residence. So basically what we would like you to do is take a few pictures of your residence without rainwater harvesting and then show us the pictures with rainwater harvesting. And another task which we have come up with, and that's actually a problem here in Mumbai, that's switching from old-fashioned light bulbs which consume a lot of power to new light bulbs like CFL and LEDs to really decrease your energy bill and also at the same time help protect the environment. Another task which we have come up with is basically a simple one to get you started, and that's basically just go out there and plant a tree. Now, based on two things, first thing being difficulty of performing a task, and the second thing being the environmental impact it'll have, we give weight or some karma score to each and every task. And if you complete that task, and if any of your peers review and see, all right, fine, these pictures look good enough to see that you have actually done this task, then we can go ahead and give you that karma. And that's how a user basically establishes himself on the website, earning points as he moves forward. On the other hand, organizations, they don't really get to complete tasks, but they get to create events. And whenever there's an event, we have our who want to attend that event. For example, an organization will come up with an... Hello?
Just sorry.
Okay, so should I continue?
Yeah, if you could wrap up. Just continue.
Right,
continue.
So just wrapping
maybe,
up.
Yeah, quickly.
Yes, I will just be a little faster. So organizations can create events, individuals can RSVP to those events, and individuals and organizations also have this relationship wherein an organization can ask individuals to volunteer for them, and this is a long-time relationship which does not break until the individual actually opts out of such a relationship. So that is basically what the web application does. It's live and running on Python Anywhere right now. And I think I should also add that we didn't get around to doing most of it, but every activity which an individual can perform is already out there.
So just do you understand?
Not quite. So the tasks are for individuals to do, but the events are planned by organizations. Can you clarify?
Okay,
that?
So, all right. Yes, I should. Let me do that. A task and event are actually not the same thing. For example, a task could be go and plant a tree maybe in your backyard. That's a simple task. An event is something which is more help and backing from an organization. For example, it could be a blood donation drive or an afforestation drive wherein lots of individuals gather together and rally towards that environmental movement and that environmental cause.
Okay. I think what I'm not understanding is how the two are connected. Like it seems like I think that the tasks that an individual can do would be an interesting focus, but I don't see how the events and organizations and tasks are connected. Could you clarify that?
Yes, and it's actually just that not.
Excuse me?
Side. And as an organization, an event is just something which you can plan out and have your volunteers sign up for, and basically make people aware that, all right, hey, I'm doing this at this point of time, and you can come and join.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any feedback or comments or questions? If not, then Mark, thank you very much for sharing, and yeah, really good luck with it.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being part of it.
So, remind us again, where were you coming to us from?
I'm sorry?
Where are you located currently?
Okay, yes, I'll just,
It's Mumbai, I think. Is it?
Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Okay, Mumbai. Excellent.
All right, fast speaking, are you ready to go again?
I told a few times in the chat, I can restart my browser to fix the video, but maybe I can't join again because it's full. So if the organization can just make sure that there are 9 people and not more in the room, I can join again in a few minutes.
Yeah, okay. We'll go to the policy project while you do that. So if you go off, we'll make sure you get back.
Can you hear us? Okay, thank you.
And Josh, if you could, sorry, Sumuk, if you could hop out of the room now that you're finished. Thank you very much. That was great. But if you could hop out, we need to make room for the next presenters coming in too.
You can keep watching on YouTube.
Keep watching on YouTube, yeah. And
Hi, Lakshay. And team.
App fabrication.
Where are you joining us from?
New Delhi.
Excellent. Good to have you with us. So, are you ready to tell us about what you've built over the weekend?
Yeah. Actually, we made some app to help people get closer to the donations so that we can help people to donate things to the people who recently suffered. Actually, there is a state in our country, it's called Jammu, where people recently hit by floods. So we thought, why not help those people donate things to these persons who are being put there. So we built an app called Cozy. So if you have a look at these screen share, share screen. Full screen entire screen share कहाँ है entire screen से जो अबे VLC खोलना चुकी है
पूछ उनसे पूछ can you see
अरे चल रही है भाई
अबे भाई
अबे क्या करना है भाई स्क्रीन शेयर लगी हुई है स्क्रीन नहीं शेयर की है भाई कर दी है पूरी स्क्रीन शेयर
पूछ उनसे
See, we just can't hear.
Hello?
okay,
yeah,
Lakshay,
can you see the teaser?
Yeah, Lakshay, could you give us a one-line overview of what the app is? And then,
yeah, sure. Our app is about helping people donate. You know, there aren't many people who choose sites to donate things or any other government agencies. So we chose to make our app to help get connected to people really fast. So we developed this app to help people donate. You know, you can donate anything like clothes, books, or any other stuff like food. So that's the main feature of our app. And we are gonna
challenge.
Yeah, you can also challenge people. Like we also created a tree challenge. Like you might have heard about the ice bucket challenge. So we also made a tree challenge. You click a pic with your tree or sapling which you planted, and then you can post it on Facebook and pass the challenge to other people.
As you can see.
Yeah. That was about our app.
Can you see? Can you now?
So here's our app. Actually, we couldn't share the screen of our phone, so we'll actually have to see like that.
You want to take 1 minute, show us how it works?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, here's the UI of our app. So when you press the donate button, right, you can see it here, right? So it's gonna pop up various things. When you click the donate button, it's gonna help you donate things. You can select the things like you want.
You're sharing the wrong screen. You're sharing the screen with.
You can add any number of quantity.
No, we can't share the screen, right? So you have to see just like that. Our phone's not connected.
Right. So always.
I only have the audio. I don't have any kind of visual aid.
Can you show us on the webcam if you're showing us on the phone?
Actually, we are showing. You are not seeing anything. You're not getting a view.
We're just seeing the Google Hangouts.
Screen sharing software.
Yeah, you're showing the wrong screen or the wrong room. Click on screen share and then select the right. Yeah. Perfect.
Can you see us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it right.
Hold it up higher.
Yeah, that's the screen of our app.
Okay, talk through it.
Is it clear? Right. It is clear, right?
Yes.
I don't see anything at all.
Yeah.
You can donate any number.
Sorry, we'll give it above, right? You can see it now. Can you?
No.
No. Just see a phone.
I don't even see that. I just see the audio indicator.
You're just getting audio.
Oh, no, it's audio.
तूने कीबोर्ड क्यों खोल रखा है?
Ah, there's your phone.
All right, Lakshay, somehow you've muted yourselves now.
Sorry about that. We can't share the screen, so we're gonna have to show you like this. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, that's an Android phone. So when you
click on donation.
Yeah. So here it is. When you click the donate option, you're gonna pop up to the next screen. When you click the option or so button. Yeah. So when you click on the things like you gotta click on the T-shirt, you get an option. So how much you want to donate. If you have 3 T-shirts, click on the 3 options, or you just have 1, you gotta click the 1, and then a form will pop up. You have to fill your address, or there's another option like geo-tracking thing. It can also geo-track your address. It can also geo-track your address, and will then send some NGOs to collect the things from there.
From their houses.
From your houses, you know, many websites don't provide the thing. So this thing we have incorporated in our app. Moreover, there are companies like they have to do something for people. So that's CSR, right, of various companies. So we'll get to contact those companies, and they can pick the things which people want to donate. So actually, we don't have to focus on the financial thing. That's the cool thing about this. And there are other things like, and there's this game which we made it.
I think we have the concept. We better move on.
Yeah. Good. It's a really good job, and what we're going to do is ask you to send us a presentation or a screencast. A screencast.
Yeah, sure. We'll send you the presentation
from Vimeo or something like that, so that we can share that with the judges, and you get a better they get a better view of exactly what you've been able to build. Daniel, thank you very much, Lakshay. If you guys can go to move over to the YouTube channel and watch
here. Can I get in one question? Are they sending people to your house to pick up donations? Is that the?
Yeah, we'll send the NGOs people, right? The NGOs to send people to people's home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, Steve?
Oh, I think that potentially facilitates donations. I just didn't know if they were arranging for a pickup. So probably that might depend on which culture, which country, how people feel about having NGOs come by where they live. I think in general it's a good way to just make it easy rather than have somebody have to mail it in or bring it to a pickup point. So, yeah, it's like Postmates donation.
Well, we live in India, so not many people prefer donating it through mails. They just prefer to donate money. They just don't prefer to donate their old stuff. We are trying to collect those old stuff to help those people.
Great. It's very commendable.
Very good.
Excellent. Okay, so next up, I think we're going to have we have FoodSurfing back now. Do we? Yes. Hi.
Yes, and Lakshay, if you guys could, I left a link to YouTube over on the right-hand side. If you could hop out and join us via that link, so that we can get some more teams, that would be great. Good job, guys. Thank you.
So yes, we've seen 3 activism teams. We've now seen 2 of the collaboration teams. We've got 2 more to go, and then 3 in international negotiations. Halfway through, more than halfway.
I'm up, or?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is your real name Fast?
No, Nate Rix. Hello everyone. So if you don't want to cook and you don't want to pay too much, where do you go? No answers? Okay, let me show you. That's McDonald's. You can't compete with their prices. It's like 2 or 3 euros for a full meal. You can't compete with them until now, because now there's FoodSurfing. It's pretty simple. You connect people who like to eat, people who like to cook. So when you enter our website, you see the people in your neighborhood who are cooking meals. You can make a reservation and pick it up on the day of cooking. If you like to cook, you can just put a description and a price on the website. When somebody is interested in your meal, you will receive a message. Cooking for one person is pretty expensive, and there's a lot of food waste of the ingredients. If one person cooks for more people, you're more efficient, and less pans and pots have to be cleaned with water, etc. Also, the social cohesion increases, and you get to know more people by making a small chat when picking up the food. Some cooks may host dinners, but that will be a small percentage and not our core goal. So mostly picking up food. So, to summarize, less food waste, cheaper, special types of food for allergic, vegans, religious people, based on filters on the website, increasing the social cohesion, less use of cleaning liquids. Our target audience will be special people with special food needs, food lovers, business people with no time to cook, students who are too lazy to cook, or want to have a good quality-price ratio, people living alone, home cooks. I don't know if you can see a little bit of the demo. And you just pay for the ingredients. So you... How many time I've got left, by the way?
That's 1 minute.
Ah, okay. So I hope I'm not speaking too fast. So this is basically the website. You see a map of your neighborhood, what people are cooking. You can filter it, then you can choose a meal, for example, this carbonara. You see the price, for example, €2 or $2. You just pay for the ingredients and overhead. And you can go on the day that they are cooking, you pick it up, you pay like $2 to the person who cooked it, and you're going home. That's basically the idea. And what more?
Very cool. I think, let's see if the judges have any questions.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. My question is, are there? I feel like there would be health and safety issues. So what if someone gets sick? And I guess.
Yeah, like it's a little bit the same like. It's a little bit the same like cooking with friends. Like if somebody gets sick, you can't help that, and it's the same with BlaBlaCar, Uber. You're not. Let's say it's more like a social network, cooking for each other, and it's not like a commercial thing. And we have a similar network operating in Germany, and they made like a deal with the food administration that they will kick out the people who are doing it for profits. So it's just basically like you're cooking for friends, and you're just paying for the ingredients. Right. So if you normally go to some place of your friends, it's just a private matter.
Okay, so the idea is basically you're sharing the cost of the ingredients. That's why if I were cooking, why I would want to have people come over, so that I'll pay less for the ingredients. I'm not going to make money for my time cooking. Is that the idea?
Yes, you don't get money for cooking. You get just a small like for ingredients and some overhead, but not for your time.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's how you get around any kind of regulations. Is that you're not charging for a product. You're just meeting people and facilitating an interaction and sharing the cost of ingredients.
Yeah.
And is the application built yet, or is it?
If you go to FoodSurfing.pl, it's already working. The application. It's a website, and we made it a little bit responsive, but we are still working to finalize it. I will put the link.
Cool. I see.
We put it on Facebook, and already a few people posted some meals on it, and it's already getting started. We didn't finish the website completely, but it's already usable. It's a shame it's only in Polish now, but we are making an English version as fast as possible.
All right.
All right, it's a lot of fun. I will use this.
Yeah, it sounds like a good one.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Right, so
more questions? Or?
Anyone with any other questions? Great job. I like the theater in to present in McDonald's. Great choice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Next,
well played, sir.
Next, we're gonna go to. Have we got Sumit and Hitesha?
Lakshay and Cozy Team, if you can hear me, please do sign off. And I shared a link to YouTube. Please do sign off and use that link to watch the remainder of the casting, because we do need space for other teams coming in. We'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dan, if you could.
I think the other team don't stand.
I don't think I have the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Are we moving to Josh and Myron? They're having a little technical difficulty, I think.
We're not going to go to Josh X. I want to stick with the collaborative ones. Let me just. I need to tell these guys to come in, the other team.
We have, just so the judges know, we have a hip chat channel where I think it's close to a little over 600 or 700 developers started collaborating together, and it's where we're communicating with everybody and asking them to wait on the side and come in after. But that's been a pretty useful tool.
So next team that we're going to have, that I've just invited them to come join, is Earth Hour Climate Wiki, collaboration tool for sharing climate information between NGOs and individuals. They're a virtual team from New Delhi as well, I think. Myron, which team are you? You're with Josh, right?
Yeah, I'm with Josh from Stardegree.
Stardegree. Okay, well, if you guys are both on, let's go to Stardegree.
All right.
Ready?
Yes, we are.
Seems like the camera's not working for Myron. Do you see him?
Yep.
Is it working?
I don't see it. I'm going to do a hard restart on my own.
Yep, I see you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I will share my screen and then play our pitch movie, and then after it, we are there for questions. So let me check. To put the sound right. 1 second.
Myron, do you want them to watch the video while you're setting up?
Yes.
Okay. Here. I just shared a video that they've made about the Stardegree presentation.
I can also press enter in the chat and then share it. That's faster.
Ruben, can you share that on YouTube for the people watching?
Josh has sent it. Josh has sent it. So
yeah.
Okay,
I had
great.
troubles getting my sound right.
On the left-hand side of the toolbar in Hangouts, thumbs up when people have the YouTube app open.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me share it. It's faster. Oh wait, I see.
Yeah, I'm there.
Share that on YouTube for the people watching.
Josh has sent it. Josh has sent it. So let me share it. It's faster. Oh wait, I see.
Yeah, I'm there.
Share that on YouTube.
I'd like to see the 1 minute version of this video.
It's 4.5 minutes, right?
Once your tweet is posted, it's automatically created in our systems. Everyone on Twitter can join the discussion. That's as easy as tweeting your district in our special Stardegree format.
It's muted. Dan, Myron is muted. Myron, unmute.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we had some feedback there that Steve would like to see the 1 minute version of the video. We probably don't have time to show the whole video. We need to keep moving on. Myron, Josh, do you want to cover the basics about it?
And it is as easy as including hashtag Stardegree in your tweets.
Myron there?
Hello? Yep.
Myron's still there. I'll just quickly talk about it.
So Start Agree is a social media voting system where people can vote through Twitter. So this is to combat climate negotiations. They're quite difficult, so it allows anybody and everybody who has a Twitter account to join in with these negotiations. At the moment, we understand that Twitter isn't necessarily the best way to reach out to everybody, so we will be looking to add in text integration to maybe reach out to the people in Africa or more rural places. It will also allow us to do data analytics, so we can maybe reach quick consensus looking at the data we get, and use algorithms and stuff like that to maybe reach consensus in half the time or faster than that if we can. So at the moment, Twitter is fully open, and we think that open and free data is the best way to go. It will help early adoption and people to integrate their apps with it. It's fully working, and you can see us on Start Agree. Is that online?
Yeah, it's startagree.com, and it was online. I'm back. Thanks for taking over, Josh, because my menus were very slow. Any other questions?
Yeah, does anyone have any questions?
Well, was everybody able to see what the app does, and you've got a good understanding of it, or do you feel you need to know more?
I hope so.
Who's this for? When you said climate negotiation? Or
it is for anyone that wants to get involved, and when you have a Twitter account, you can simply start a vote. And the thing is that in the end, we hope to reach policymakers by large quantities of positive votes, and hopefully collaborate with them as well to get it across. But the first start is to get the community together and raise polls and find out where we can find consensus.
Okay, so these are polls and petitions through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that correctly?
And our plan is also to add a text messaging system so that people from more rural areas can also still be involved. They would probably get the most favorite tweet in that area of the last week, for example, and they can still get involved and send whether they agree or disagree.
Okay.
We'll all have time to take a look again at the YouTube video, and one notable thing, I think Josh is one of our younger participants. Is that right, Myron? How old are you, Josh?
I'm 14. All right.
So we've got the future hackers starting young and making a difference.
He helped us very well, to put it lightly. So that's really great.
Congratulations.
Good to have you with us. A great team.
Yeah.
Great teamwork. All right, we've got 2 more teams to go. We're going to have Earth Hour Climate Wiki. I think we should have Hitesha and...
Great. Yeah, Hitesh is here. Hitesh is here. Great job, Myron and Josh. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
High five.
Any questions, let us know. And have a good day.
Thanks.
Great job, guys.
Hi, Hitesha.
Hello, Dan.
How are you? Are you ready to...
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Getting there. Nearly at the...
I'll just ask my teammate to join. Just a moment.
Okay.
Where are you located right now, Hitesha?
India. I'm from India, Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Great.
Yeah, India.
How many? So in Hyderabad, Dan, I think we had over 80 people, right, participating?
Yeah, I think Hitesha is working with a collaborator in the US, so she wasn't at the venue with everyone else. Yeah.
Oh, no
exactly.
kidding.
Chosen to work remotely, to work with someone specific. And Hitesha, just while you're inviting him,
Yeah.
what was the problem you set out to address?
Yeah, just give me 2 moments. He's just joining, my teammate. We'll start together.
How are the judges doing on time, as we're running a little bit over?
I'm running out of it. I've got about 10 more minutes.
All right, so we'll need to get through these two very fast. And John, you and Steve, okay?
I'm actually going to need to leave in about 2 minutes.
I'm running short as well.
All right, so let's get started, Hitesha, okay? And
Sure.
we've 3 minutes on the 3-minute app starting now.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's the problem. My teammate, I don't know, is not able to join. Or have you joined, Sumit?
Yeah, he's here.
Hello, Sumit. Are you able to?
Yeah, he's here.
Hello.
He's here.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we start then?
Yes, please.
All right. So regarding the Climate Earth Our Wiki, it's basically a Wikipedia, and it's just specific. It addresses the specific issue of climatic change and climate-related stuff. So it's like highly specific and not very generalized, and it is only including the climate-related topics. And so we have Sumit. He's from US, and Hitesha from India. So we have joined together as a team and worked on this. And we have set out to address the issue like public awareness, basically. And our app will actually address the need for the organizations as well as other institutions who require the data in a specified structured format. And we would like our app to address any particular NGO or anything who can actually utilize our data and have an organized set of data. So that is what is our aim.
Yeah, actually, hi, this is Sumit. Actually, the thing is that in this applications we are like we already have like some solutions or something that is being already implemented by the users, and they want to like share with and through this wiki or something so that the user can view like and utilize those solutions in their problem sets. So basically, it's like gathering the climate related information, allowing the user to access like create a new providing information and the solutions, embedding the like through any media like maybe a PDF or through any video links or through any other extensions like pollings or through feed RSS feed or Ajax feed. So it will be like basically dynamically it will be getting the all the informations related to the climate and of his interest. Users are also given a provisions to like if he wants to see something that is going happening in the map or something, so that he can trace back to the locations and then he can view what is going on their particular location.
Let's see a quick 30-second demo.
The other feature that we support is the embedded Google Maps, as well as we have various features like podcasts, MP3, and our app also has features for YouTube videos embedding and there is something called collections API that we have used. It is very useful for the users to organize their pages, and it can also the users can also have something called favorites where they can mark their important stuff and keep, and also they can export it as a PDF or EPUB book format. So I would like to share my screen. I'm already sharing the PPT. I would show you the demo of the app. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, so this is, are you people able to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the main page.
Show us the highlights.
Yeah, sure. Sumit, would you please tell? I'm just showing the highlights.
Yeah, actually.
The first feature is the YouTube video. This is the thing. And then we also have the RSS feed that is Australia.
So I think we get the gist. We better keep moving fast. Do any of the judges have questions so far?
Yeah, like this thing we have added, polling event we have added, and apart from that, you suggested us to structure and organize the information. So we
Thanks, John.
we thought of semantic web, including the semantic web extensions, but because of the constraint of the time, yeah.
We couldn't do that, but we are implementing it. And also the feature has there's some problem with the net here. Okay, the last, suppose many people have made changes to the particular article. The last 5 or the top 5 can be seen. It's what? There's some problem. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. There's some problem here. Smith, please take it on. There's some problem with the screen here.
It's okay. I think we got the idea.
Yeah, Hitecha, I think what we're going to do is have you provide us either an online demo so that the judges who had to leave can see it and share a screen share or some sort of a Vimeo. That way we can give you guys an equal share with the judges for voting. They'll have 24 hours, so there's plenty of time for them to thoroughly review what you've built.
Yeah, there's some problem. I'm not able to. I don't know what was the problem. This is.
I know
not able to display it again. It got stuck up. So.
It's okay, Hitesh. I think we got the idea, and we're going to need to go to the last team now. And
actually, we don't seem to have the last team.
We don't have them here. Okay. Well, the judge. I think that most of the judges are out, so that works.
Sorry. We do have.
We do.
Okay. I'm not able to demonstrate it still.
Hitesh, I think.
Yeah, I think it has come now.
It's okay. We can't.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the poll article that we have structured.
Hitesha, we can't keep.
Hitesha, we have to move to the next team.
Time's up. I'm really sorry about that. I know you guys worked really hard, and we'll be able to share this with the judges and the links and a Vimeo if you want to do a Vimeo. So we'll be able to provide them everything they need. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You guys did great work, and I think we all got a really good idea of what you built, and are looking to we'll get more information from you to pass to the judges after.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any query or any questions.
Any suggestions or anything you would like, Dan has provided us. Apart from that, like if you want to give us that, we can implement those stuff.
Great, thanks guys. All right, Alex. Hi.
Good day. I have returned.
Are you from the collective change team?
Sorry.
Which team are you from?
WWF-life, Moscow, and I've presented.
Oh, sorry, it's Alex. Yes, okay, you're back. Sorry, we're waiting for one last team to join us. Ian has been waiting patiently.
I've got like 2 minutes, guys. I apologize.
All right. Yep.
I think we'll have.
Is Ian online, or are we going to have him do a virtual presentation?
We'll have to have him do a virtual one. Yeah.
Why don't we have him create a screen share, screencast using Vimeo and whatever other tools he can use to do video, kind of a little video production of what he built, and we'll share it with the judges and get feedback inside that page.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
There were a couple that I was having problems seeing. Earth Issue Tracker, of course, is one. Start Agree was really tough for me to wrap my head around because I couldn't really see the screen. And then this one I saw, but it would be great to get the rest of the presentation somehow so I could actually review them.
Yeah, so in the spreadsheet that you've got, there's a link to each of the team's project cards, and that often has the videos, and if they produce anything more, they'll add it up there.
Wonderful.
So thanks very much for sticking with it. We've seen a big diversity of projects just now.
Yeah.
Thanks for being patient with it and taking the time to give your feedback.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you, David. Thanks, Steve.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So everyone watching, we've got our final session of the day coming up in 20 minutes on consumer behavior, games and challenges to address climate change.
Yeah, and for everyone watching, the judges have access and will have all the details of all the projects so that they can dive into a deeper review. The technology has been a little challenging for us in the past 24 hours, but I think it's good to get everybody together and talk about it together, and then follow up with presentations. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks all. See you in the next one.